Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed squirrel who loved to play and explore. He had a heart full of curiosity and a knack for getting into little adventures. One sunny morning, Sammy woke up feeling especially adventurous. He decided it was the perfect day to discover new parts of the forest. So, with a few crunchy acorns tucked into a small pack, he set off on his journey. Sammy scampered along the winding paths, chirping happily to himself and greeting every creature he saw. He said hello to the wise old owl perched high in the ancient oak, waved at the busy ants marching in a line, and giggled at the playful antics of the butterflies. As Sammy ventured further, he reached a part of the forest he had never seen before. The trees were taller here, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers. Suddenly, Sammy heard a faint sound. Cautiously, he followed the noise until he stumbled upon a little frog sitting by a sparkling stream, looking rather sad. "Hello, Mr. Frog," said Sammy cheerfully. "Why the long face?" The frog looked up, his eyes wide and watery. "Oh, Sammy," he croaked. "I lost my way back to the pond where my family lives. I've tried hopping around, but everything looks different, and I can't find the way." Sammy, always eager to help, thought for a moment. "Don't worry, Mr. Frog. I know these woods quite well. I'll help you find your way home," he promised bravely. Together, Sammy and Mr. Frog set off through the forest. Sammy used his squirrel knowledge of the woods, choosing paths that would lead them back to the frog's pond. Along the way, they had to dodge a curious fox, leap over trickling streams, and even climb a slippery slope. Finally, as the sun began to dip below the horizon, they arrived at the pond. Mr. Frog's face lit up with joy at the sight of his family waiting for him by the water's edge. "Oh, thank you, Sammy," he exclaimed, his eyes shining with gratitude. "I thought I'd never get back home." Sammy smiled, feeling proud of his good deed. "Anytime, Mr. Frog. Helping friends is what makes adventures even more special." And so, with a happy heart, Sammy the squirrel scampered back to his own home, the forest glowing with the golden light of the setting sun. From that day on, Sammy and Mr. Frog became the best of friends, sharing many more adventures together in the beautiful green forest.